My mother told me I'd never be a mother. Then I proved her wrong. When I was 16, my mom took me to a doctor's appointment I'll never forget. 3 specialists sat us down and explained I had severe endometriosis. You'll likely never conceive naturally, they said, avoiding my eyes. My mother squeezed my hand so tight it hurt. On the car ride home, Mom broke the silence. I always pictured you with children, but I guess we'll have to adjust our expectations. She meant well, but those words tattooed themselves onto my heart. I nodded, tears streaming down my face as I stared out the window watching other teenagers living their carefree lives. For years, I carried that sentence like a weight. Through college, through my first serious relationship, through my engagement to Alex, I never told him about my diagnosis, not because I was hiding it, but because saying it aloud made it real, made it mine. When we got married at 27, his family constantly asked when we'd start trying. My mother would jump in with comments about how some people aren't meant to be parents and there are other ways to leave a legacy. She thought she was protecting me. Each time I'd excuse myself to the bathroom and cry silently. At 29, I finally told Alex. He held me all night and said, "We'll figure it out together, whatever happens." What the doctors never mentioned was that unlikely doesn't mean impossible. 6 months later, I felt strange, exhausted, nauseous. I took a test expecting disappointment. 2 pink lines appeared. I stared at that test for 20 minutes, not believing what I was seeing. SD, 3 more, all positive. The first person I called wasn't Alex. It wasn't my best friend. It was my mother. "Mom," I whispered, my voice breaking. "I am pregnant." The silence on the other end lasted forever. Then I heard her crying, but they said you couldn't. I know what they said 2 days ago. I gave birth to my daughter. My mother was there holding my hand just like at that doctor's appointment 12 years ago. When they placed my daughter on my chest, my mom leaned in and whispered, "I've never been happier to be wrong." Sometimes the most damaging limitations aren't the ones our bodies place on us, but the expectations others set for our lives. The story I'd been told about myself wasn't the only possible ending. I am sharing this because someone told you something was impossible for you too. Maybe they meant well. Maybe they were trying to protect you from disappointment, but your story isn't written yet, and the most beautiful chapters often come after. Everyone thinks the book is closed.